Всем привет! Сегодня продолжим проходить основную сюжетку в Геншине. Нам осталось поговорить с Нахидой. Ну и судя по всему, вот этой фигни у нас будет бой с Скоромучей. Так что приступим. Нахида, найду в тебе. Нырнем. Ну, загрузка, как всегда загрузка, да? Ну ладно. Так, что у нас тут? Привет, Нахида.
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Oh, also, this is for you. Huh? What's this little floaty thingy? It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgrade. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float! All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she is a unique... It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you. I was simply telling you what it... Nahida, you're a natural at this. What you just said made Paimon... By the way, even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, if we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Че ответить? Кто разнесет?
I'm glad I can rely on you. So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting?
Ну,
That
это
actually sounds
логично.
about right.
Она же мудная.
I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's...
Давай, куда нам? Через коридор сходить. Человеческий род сознания. Загрузка, блин.
What is this place? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like... The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two? Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really sought, but this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the Fatui under the Doctor. Sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support. Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous. Is that it, though? I've always felt that this Doctor is different from the Academia sages. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process. The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer? We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbored one is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Not with that temper and ego of his. It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and... Ah, I see. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Так. Куда?
Time to work. Let's begin. Work time. Put your back into it. No slacking off. Finished.
Пипец, они какие жирные. Очень прям будет легко драться с ними. Ну, чё? Там сундука не было. Вроде нет.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Еще ночь. Сундука нету.
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Прежнюю зону. Типа так его сделать? Что? Они не останавливаются? Останавливаются.
Let's continue.
Там же по-любому сундук будет. Ну-ка. А ну стой, сука. Ай, палс. Меня снова блять нет. Блять, там сундук, наверное. Ну ладно. Здесь там сундука все-таки не будет. Здесь сундука там не будет. Ты один, что ли?
No more words.
Right here.
Let's end this quickly.
Смотри, не отводи.
This isn't good.
Повернуть. Я, по сути, могу заново пройти этот данж. Ну, уж пофиг на сундук, что-нибудь.
You'll get frostbite.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Freshness preserved. Pay your dues.
Emerge. Right now.
Roll.
Я готов
So
создать.
soon. Can't run from death.
Куда дальше?
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Ну это для чего? Ну, вон сундук есть. То есть, после все-таки мог быть то там сундук должен быть. Блин, ну там сундук. Стопудово там сундук. Сука. Извините, помогите. Помогите. Ой, я могу сейчас забраться? Или всё? Сука, пиздец. Не понял. А, есть. Давай быстрее, жирная жопа. Так я на паузу нажму, чтобы не тратить время впустую. У нас тут путь это ради сундука. Понятно. А сюда зачем, если нам туда? Ничего нет, ничего. Ну этот легкий.
Emerge. Right now.
Let's move.
Right here.
Shouldn't get careless.
Wait for you.
Ну там может быть сундук. Я могу как-нибудь? Нет, только так могу. Стой. Ну-ка я могу. Это проехаться. Ну, ноги это ноги. Проблемы с ногами. То есть ничего нету. Понял.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Ну-ка, если я так сделаю. То куда он поедет? А, он так поедет.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's begin.
Grow.
Yes. This is it.
Memory.
Use this. Some quiet. Well met. Have a load of this.
Не надо. Готов.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Let's move. You can't run! This kept right.
Это все?
I see everything.
Right now. Emerge.
Roll. Let's wait here a little.
Никак не понял. Да, что ли? Сундук, там же сундук. Я почти так же могу сделать, да? Да. Ну что, скоромочие. Я иду к тебе, если ты там, конечно. А чё наверх? Чё наверх? Не понял. Нету, сундука здесь нет.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion. We're already— Oh no! What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against Fatui. Are you nervous, Paimon? If you really want to know, of course, Paimon! Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I feel not just nervous, but curious? Curious about our fate.
По сути, да.
To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur. So it is always so to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge. That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. And now, at long last, I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling. Agreed. Okay, let's continue
Давай,
on.
погнали,
I
пизды
can sense his aura from here.
Ну что тебе пипец? Блин, куда? А как же битва? Куда ты пахаешься?
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
aura. It really feels like a god's.
Ну шо, готов в жопу, братан.
A body that
Зададим.
capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's not. You sure are something. Dishing out compliments and. But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Hito wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Для свое место. Ну ладно. Человек, которых несколько раз попиздил, намного могущественнее, чем ты. Эй, блядь, знай свое место. Ну да, знаю прям.
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon. All those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world. No wonder your own people have abandoned you. God of wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face... Come!
Come.
Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Кам. Ну готов свой кам. Сейчас будет пизда из всех. Ну и где ты? Блин. Идем.
Perish!
Что мне делать? Что делать?
Insignificant pest!
А,
Everyone hold hands!
убить-то могу.
Dear, meet right here. Emerge. Show.
Churn!
Ё-моё! Что происходит, сука?
Right here.
My endless cycle begins!
Full of wisdom! I see everything!
Что тут происходит?
Everyone hold hands!
Feeble human!
Ой,
Stop fighting! Hey!
Emerge.
Insignificant pest!
пиздец, как трудно будет, это без сюжета.
Reality is pain. This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you! Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Booer.
I am the all-knowing God!
Я не знаю, у меня была где-то ошибка такой хуйни. Я хз, была бы... Он же не пиздит никого, да? По-моему, не пиздит. Я вообще в шоке. Крит ошибка сразу, иди нахуй. Хуй тебя, блять, а не играть. Я вот не знаю, из-за того, что крит ошибка была бы битва до этого или нет. Я надеюсь, ничего не скипал из битвы. И надеюсь, то, что типа это так и должно быть. Так что приступим так.
Tremble! Burn to oblivion! Kneel! Reality is pain!
Ты чё? Куда?
Good riddance, cruel world!
I see everything.
Ай. Нет.
Possible.
Come on now. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Humans. Filthy humans. No! Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. This is... That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Ой, битва эпичная, особенно босс. Ну, поскольку это сюжетный босс, и так понятно, что это он эпичный был. После сюжетки он будет труднее, конечно. А так, охрененный босс, битва особенно эпичная. Ну, Я, в принципе, это не узнаю, потому что я все-таки, походу, из-за того, что он слишком дохрена эффектов у него, лучше на него не ходить. Так что я не узнаю, насколько он сильный или слабый. Ну, по крайней мере, из-за того, что он в сюжетке, так и что он слабый. А вот после сюжетки он должен быть труднее все-таки. И где мы?
This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as... Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice. And greater than, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500, but I'm afraid it is much more serious this time.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata,
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution, the way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge.
То есть загрязнение это от Канриаха, может быть, там. Интересно.
do you feel sad, Nahida?
А разве не больно?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions? All the way up, she even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. Yes, her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, but now we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid and then we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth, and each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind.
That's so scary.
Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon.
Каким требованием, я не понял. Ты чё, быканул?
Are we in the air? And why is there a
Прикольно.
huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling toward.
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Everyone hold hands!
Emerge, right here.
Make memory! Let's wait for a little.
Emerge, right now. Emerge.
Блин, эти сраные волки.
Right here. Right
Я
now.
вас
Right
люблю.
here.
I see everything!
Right now.
Молодец какой. Вот.
Floating spindle has appeared in the sky.
Ой, блядь, я думаю, сдох. Прикольно выглядит. Там заскриншотиться. А, заскриншотиться не получится. Ну я так заскриншотить. Что у нас тут? Черный?
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Коробочку. Я его не взял.
Right now. Emerge.
Черный где-то. Братан, ты куда? Иди сюда.
I see everything.
Че, испугался? Тебя еще не
Right
хватит.
now. Right here. Right now.
Let's make sure
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Что за... А, мы А мы точно обновили? Или это типа все соединяется вместе?
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way?
Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will...
Красиво.
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been completely...
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time...
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
По сути, да.
No. It seems that my birth and her death took place otherwise. I think she would have given me a little more guidance. And I could have done...
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and...
Ну и мужчина, блин.
Is this the place you were talking about?
О, мы
The
здесь.
base of Irminsul?
Прикольно выглядит.
Well, this is the place.
Ну это видно.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, but the one standing over there is...
Is that... me? Are you... Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
Еба, какой голос.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're... of the same...
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
Ну логично.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead, but you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
Ну, логично.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what?
I see. You're here seeking answers, right?
Ну да.
Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, the pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago?
So what exactly is?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand.
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
Понятно.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, and then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom from the very beginning. My existence...
Oh no. How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible...
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Wait, No,
So you realize what that implies. Ermin's soul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Ermin's soul means I is but this.
people love you so much and they've missed. How can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else.
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel.
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, these are the words in their entirety. The answer: let the world completely forget me.
Печально.
We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Не ожидал такого поворота. Печально. Но, в принципе, жизнь такова.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. But I've just now... We used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years. Then we removed the remaining pollution from Ermin soul.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Серьезно? Не понял. Ничего во сне нет. Не говорит, что мы во сне в это все время были, блять. Что-то такое чувство, как будто мы или ты, засранец.
Huh? That sound. Travel.
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time.
The doctor. What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected. It doesn't. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the god of wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how observation is the first step of any experiment. But observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important... So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the god of...
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a...
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal. Yet you only saw it as... You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly...
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the... For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to...
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper...
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Не понял, ты как?
Awaken the heavenly principles?
Это чё, блядь?
Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Нифига себе заговорила.
Gamble? I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me?
How about erasing all your other segments?
Сегмент.
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort. Yes, how very interesting. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea... What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their...
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer... Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected. Another chess piece. And where is your dendrognosis?
А в жопу ты не хочешь?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru.
Это не нужно, вот мне нужно, так что иди-ка ты с своим ответом в попу.
Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the sea? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat...
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth of this... Once I finish telling you about this, it will be with negotiations. We've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to...
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Охрененный разговор. Можно побыстрее? Так. А текстуры можно подвести, пожалуйста? Я могу сделать проще. Так. Ну давай, поражайся. Это надолго. Так. Дым.
Are you awake? Polly says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from... Come on, Traveler, let's go!
Здесь заросли, блядь. Опять здесь заросли. Что? Подожди. Не понял. Так, я отойду ненадолго. Так. По сути, можно уже заканчивать, поскольку час уже я записал. Так что, скорее всего, следующая серия это будет последняя. Но не факт. Я не знаю, когда она заканчивается. Так что, увидимся в следующей серии. Скорее всего, последняя будет. Ну, не факт. Так что, пока-пока.